On today's episode of the Gamer Girl podcast, Beth and Maddie get together to discuss all of your favorite Nintendo characters' favorite side dishes at Thanksgiving. Hello and welcome to the Gamer Girl podcast. I am one of your two hostesses with the mostesses, Beth, and I am joined, as always, by my wonderful co-host, Maddie.
Hey.
Today we're talking Pokemon Splat, best results, Thanksgiving side dishes, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and tons more. But first, let's break some ice with today's Icebreakers. So, Maddie, what icebreaker have you brought for our lovely audience today?
Okay, so you said that we were only talking about sides and not desserts. So I said, fine, I'll just ask you about desserts right now. So I want to know your favorite and least favorite Thanksgiving dessert.
My favorite Thanksgiving dessert is probably apple pie. My least favorite Thanksgiving dessert is either pecan pie or pumpkin pie because both are equally not the best.
Wow.
So what's your answer to your own question?
My favorites, probably my ultimate favorite would also have to be apple pie, probably. But
nice.
I also do really like pumpkin pie because I have true taste, unlike some.
Yeah.
But really, I can't really think of a Thanksgiving dessert that I don't like. So I guess I would just have to say sweet potato pie because it's pumpkin pie but not pumpkin, and I don't really know why it exists.
Yeah. One thing I do have to say, I think, is so pecan pie. Mark the Merchant over in chat was like, you don't like pecan pie? Honestly, I've never had it before. So
Whoa, did you say that?
I don't think I can say no. I have had pumpkin pie, and I really do not care for pumpkin pie all that much. So.
Weren't you told when you were a kid, you just have to try it?
And I did try it, and I didn't like it. So, there is that. But anyways, so my question, if we're done with that craziness, is if you could remove any Thanksgiving dish in the world, so any Thanksgiving side dish, and just throw it out the window and it would be never eaten again, what would it be? What Thanksgiving dish?
I need to. What channel on Discord did you post the tier list with all the side dishes? So I need to look.
Oh, Thanksgiving.
Because I need to think about this.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Obviously, yeah.
Mark the Merchant says sweet potatoes.
Yep. You know, I feel for me, sweet potatoes depends on the year how much I'm into it. But
yeah.
I'm sorry, you're really gonna not like me, but bacon and Brussels sprouts.
What?
In fact, we usually don't even have it for Thanksgiving.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
So, maybe it's not that it's bad, it's just something my family doesn't normally do, so it doesn't, feel like Thanksgiving to me.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I can see that. So, anyways, if I could throw anything out the window, it would be sweet potato casserole. I agree with Mark the Merchant on sweet potatoes. Sweet potato casserole does not need to exist. It could die and get destroyed, and I could care less.
So, sweet potato casserole, if you have it with marshmallows and pecans, is really good.
Mm.
I know you just said you didn't like pecan pie, so I don't know how you feel about that, but
I mean, I don't like sweet potatoes unless they're fried, which probably isn't the best way to eat them. But
yeah.
so next up is what have you been playing? So, Maddie, what have you been playing recently?
So this is kind of weird, but the only game that on the Switch that I think I've played since the last episode is Splatoon 3.
Interesting.
And my weekend was supposed to be devoted to Pokemon, but Amazon said otherwise, and I I've just been sulking around the entire weekend because I was supposed to be playing Pokemon and it didn't happen. But it should be coming on Tuesday. I know we're going to talk more about Pokemon coming up here. I
Yeah.
was curious, so I looked at a tiny bit of a stream and I've been reading people's opinions so
No
that I am
spoilers.
like in the know. So that I'm
Mm-hmm.
in the know even though I haven't gotten to play it yet and will
Right.
hopefully tomorrow. But
Yeah.
yeah, so mainly Splatoon 3 and but this isn't a game, but I recently finished Reggie's book Disrupting the Game.
Yeah.
Which I would definitely recommend. It doesn't it's not about Nintendo, I think, as much as you would think. It's more of a business and leadership style book, and it really doesn't get into him working for Nintendo until the second half. But in general, it's kind of like all about his career. And starting from him like growing up, like it's like his whole journey.
Yeah.
With a lot of like stories and it's really interesting. There's a lot of great advice in it, and then when it does get to the Nintendo stuff, it is really interesting when it talks about like the launch of the Wii and the DS, because that's kind of like around the time that he started.
Right.
So there's a lot of good stuff in there. I would definitely recommend it to Nintendo fans, but I would just say like know what you're getting into, that that's not all the book is.
Yeah.
So that's my little mini tangent about the book. So
Yeah. For me, I have been playing a couple games. Not a whole lot of games, but just a couple. Well, I guess kind of. I started up Pokemon Scarlet because I ended up being able to get that on a Friday. I played some Majora's Mask. I did a couple runs in Kirby's Dream Buffet, and I did some Splatoon 3. So not a whole lot, but a fair amount of video games, I would say. But
it was kind of
anyway,
sad. I got my monthly email or what newsletter from Nintendo. I know
yeah.
not everyone gets those, so I don't know how it works, but basically it tells you your most played game and the number of
Mhm.
hours. And I only got 18 hours in this past 30 days.
Oh man.
I was like, how am I allowed to be a Nintendo podcaster?
Yeah. Who knows? So, next up, though, is reviews, which we don't have any today. So, next is the news. So today's news we have the splat results, which Team Water won, which was Big Man's team, who is the enemy, and we must destroy Big Man as soon as
See, I
possible.
thought you were gonna go with water because of Mudkip.
Big Man is worse than Mudkip is good.
I
That
still want to know, is it just because of the story mode? Like, what trauma has Big Man put you through?
Big Man has too big of an ego. That is the trauma that I have gone through with Big Man. Is that
All
he
hail
is
Big Man!
down with Big Man. Down with Big Man. So, so yes, I strongly suggest that Big
I
Man
I
needs to. Mark the Merchant
I I
says, "Why have you guys added celebrity drum into the fun shooty game?" Big Man has too big of an ego. He needs to go down. He is loved by too many. He must be destroyed.
so something needs to go down because it's love.
Yes, he
Okay,
really, he really does need to
okay.
just get destroyed. But
Well, do you want to talk about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet?
sure. I mean, I haven't gotten too far into it, so I
I
can't
guess
say
just
too much.
I guess just uh talk about I guess this can be a tiny bit spoiler, like which path you chose first.
Yeah. Well, I ended up going with I'm totally blanking on which path it is. I ended up I'm doing all paths at the same time. I decided to do all the paths at the
Okay.
same time. So how that's going is technically I started with the one where you fight the Titans and you get all
Is
the
it like
ingredients.
the evil team path? Is that what that is?
No, it's the one where you have to get all the special ingredients and destroy like the totem Pokemon almost. And
Oh.
yeah, there's some fun stuff and also I've defeated the gym that's recommended to be the first gym, which is the grass gym, which everyone knows about because that was in the trailers. And
Yeah.
then um and then I decided to go to the first team star place. And I haven't done that yet because I'm underpowered. So that's nice. But
Um
anyways,
so so I'm curious. The gyms you can do in any order, but they are not level scaled.
they are not level scale, no.
That is
Also,
oh, they
they
were
aren't
so close. They were
at least
so
from what
close.
I've seen, they aren't I mean, no, they might be level scaled. I was just under leveled for the one gym.
I
Like
don't
really
think
under
they are
leveled.
because
No,
I think from what I've heard, they aren't.
yeah, they
But
failed.
you,
But
and then also higher level Pokemon, like if you go to an area and catch a Pokemon a lot higher level than you have badges for, I think it won't obey you. Still.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
that's okay.
it's
I don't
really
know.
hard to catch Pokemon that are above the level that is suggested.
Yeah.
And then, I'm trying to think of what else.
You
So,
went with Sprigatito, right?
yes, I went with Sprigatito. I got the final evolution spoiled, but when I realized it was the final evolution, I didn't get a great look at it. But when I realized, oh no, I think that's I covered the screen with my hand because I was like, no, not yet. It's too early. But so that was fun. And then
Have you seen the others?
I have not. I was watching a playthrough and I saw what Quaxly's first evolution is. And
See,
I'm pretty sure I can predict how it's going to end up. So,
it's really not what I thought from the base form. I thought it would end up being more like a sailor or something, and it really isn't at
yeah,
all.
I'm pretty sure I can guess what it is going to be. Um, I don't want to
Yeah.
confirm or deny it. I feel like somewhat spoilers, skip the next 10 seconds. But I think it's going to be a ballerina. And I'm just going to say that. I think that's what it's going to look like. Just because the way its first evolution looks, I'm 99% sure that's what it's going to turn out to be. Now I don't want it confirmed nor denied. I will figure it out in time. But just
Yeah.
saying,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a ballerina. So, just
I'm really trying not to be salty, but I don't like any of them. But the types are cool. The added type that they all get added on is really cool for starters, but the designs are just not
I
what I
decided
wanted.
to
I
look
don't
up
know what I wanted, but
I
I
decided to
decided to
look
look
up
up what.
Coco's final evolution because I knew I wasn't going to see it otherwise, probably. So, I
Mhm.
don't like it very much. So, Mario Kart Deluxe Booster Pass, Wave 3 courses. The rest were London Loop, Blue Lake, Alpine Pass, Maple Treeway, Berlin Byways, Peach Gardens, Merry Mountain, and Rainbow Road 3D. Maple Treeway is a big win. That was a big one I wanted. How about you, Maddie?
Yeah. Yeah. Maple Treeway was one of the ones that I was hoping for the most, so I was really glad about that. I'm curious to try the ones from Mario Kart Tour that I've
Mm-hmm.
never done.
Yeah,
And
same.
overall, these are pretty solid. Um, the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7,
Yeah.
I like that one. It looks good. Like graphic wise, these courses look. I think they with each one they keep improving.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the graphics, I mean. So,
I do.
um,
So anyway, Mario Kart Deluxe Booster Pass, great. How about we move into questions now, because that is probably what everyone's been waiting for. Aside from
okay.
the Gamer Girl topic. So, um, first of all, Maddie, we have a question from Presto Be Magnificent. What are your opinions on cheese?
I think cheese is great.
That's a
My
good,
favorite is sharp cheddar.
that's a good answer.
Um, but most foods with
Oh no,
cheese
that's
in
a
them
bad answer.
are
That's a terrible answer. That's a horrible
what?
answer. That's a horrid
Sharp cheddar?
answer. Yes, that is the worst answer you could have said.
What do you want me to say? Mozzarella?
Just something that isn't orange. I don't like orange cheese. I have a strong dislike for orange cheese. So
What taste buds were you born with?
the right kind. Okay, sharp white cheddar I do like, but sharp orange cheddar I strongly dislike.
No, in my opinion, the white cheeses are the worst.
Oh no. Any cheese with color is terrible and can go die. So
Okay.
so that's my opinions on cheese. It's great, but only if it's white. Gouda's the only exception.
Okay, here's what I love. Some sharp, not white cheddar. Okay?
Throwing
On
up.
a Ritz cracker. Mmm. Yes.
Yes. No.
Amazing.
No. Oh my gosh.
Or
We need a
even better, some sharp cheddar on
mm,
a wheat thin. Oh,
bleh.
kill me now.
You're
I'm in
making me
heaven.
want to throw. Oh my gosh. So that after that painful conversation, we have also from Impressively and Magnificent Beth. What do you think about this tier list? So first of all,
Oh, can you
where is
put it?
Wind Waker?
Oh, where's one?
Oh, where is Wind Waker? Where is Twilight Princess HD? Where's the normal Wind Waker? We have Wind Waker HD at S tier, but where's the normal Wind Waker at A tier? And why is Tingle Rosy Rupee Land and Tingle's Balloon Fight so high? And the Oracle game should be higher. How do I
Okay.
see normal Wind?
So
I see normal Wind Waker now. But where's Twilight Princess HD?
So for some reason, we just thought Twilight Princess and Twilight Princess HD were like the same enough for them to just be one.
Have you heard of? But then you also have Twilight Princess Wii, which is almost an entirely different game than the GameCube version. So
HD is completely different from the GameCube version.
yeah, almost.
Well, look, I think this list has a lot of issues, but if you want to see the thought process behind it, you can listen to the off topic podcast where it
Which
was
I'll link below.
pretty much chaos and I couldn't like manage it, so I just kind of gave up and shrugged my shoulders and I was like, okay, fine, the Tingles games are gonna be C games when they probably are D games, but I've never played them, so I don't know. Link's Awakening original,
Needs to
it
be
has a
higher.
nightmare
Higher.
button mapping. And the Oracle games are just old Game Boy games. We can just forget about them until they get
Both
remastered.
of them are at least B tier. Link's Awakening, Link's Awakening original is C tier, but Link's Awakening DX is then B tier, and then Link's Awakening for Switch should be S tier. And
I would agree with that. But where did we put
Mark
Link's
it.
Awakening?
Mark the Merchant gets it. He says to not disregard the Game Boy. See, the Game Boy matters.
Well, if I'm being honest, I would have put the original Zelda lower. And Zelda 2, I would have put
Zelda
in
2
D.
can be lower. Zelda tier can be F tier. Zelda 2 is a horribly hard game. It is one of the worst Zeldas.
It's not fun. I don't understand.
Yeah. And also, Tingle's games need to be F tier as well. Because they're terrible. Yeah, Four Swords is only B tier. I feel like that could have been in. And there's no Four Swords Adventures. There's no Four Swords Adventures, which is
Okay,
better.
that was my fault. we did talk about both. I think we put Four Swords Adventure in A, but I forgot to put it. So,
Don't know if
yeah.
we can podcast anymore, Maddie. I'm kidding.
This is why
So,
you make the tier list,
so
as
Presto
you
the
know.
Magnificent, that's my thoughts on that tier list. It is
Yeah.
somewhat okay, but also wrong on so many levels. So, another question, our final question from Presto the Magnificent. What's the best food to have the day after Thanksgiving? A ham sandwich on a roll, a ham and cranberry sauce sandwich on a microwave on a roll. That's at room temperature. So the ham is heated up, and then you have the cold cranberry, or just even cold ham. Just do it as is. Have some cold ham, some cold cranberry sauce, and the rolls. Mark the merchant in chat who wants to eat ham. I love ham,
What?
which you'll
Okay.
learn about later.
Yeah, ham's pretty great.
Ham's pretty great.
I can't disagree, honestly, with that. I think using the rolls to make a sandwich. I think you can also do that with turkey, and it's pretty good.
I don't
So
care for
I feel like
turkey as much though.
you just have to have turkey that's cooked the right way to where it's
Yeah.
moist. Dry
Right.
turkey, straight to the trash, but moist turkey is good. So
Yeah. Next is from Flightsy. Which is the best Thanksgiving meat? Turkey, ham, prime rib, or lamb? So, here's the thing. Prime rib is more of a Christmas meat for my family. So, prime rib is the superior Christmas meat, in my opinion. Usually, we'll have like a small turkey, maybe, but usually it just ends up being a small ham and prime rib for my family whenever we do Christmas. And prime rib is the best meat to have on Christmas. But for Thanksgiving, we just do turkey and a ham. So the best Thanksgiving meat, in my opinion, is ham. Especially when it's maple glazed and you got pineapple on it.
I love the glaze.
Yeah.
We're going to okay. So um prime rib and lamb is we've never done for Thanksgiving before.
Mm.
Or Christmas, because Christmas is kind of just Thanksgiving 2.0 for us for whatever reason. That's always how it's been.
Oh.
I think prime rib would be great for Christmas though.
Yeah. Prime rib
In
is
general,
the
I don't have prime
top
rib very
tier.
often.
And then lamb on Easter. That's when I eat lamb usually is on Easter. But
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
So yeah, oh yeah. Uh, so the best I've turkey when it's done right. Turkey when it's done
Oh,
right.
turkey
Because
is.
here's the thing.
I don't like turkey even when it's
Turkey,
done right. It's always
like
dry in my opinion.
ham is not that special. I feel like I can have ham like anytime or whatever. Ham sandwich, whatever. So, I like ham. I kind of like them equally, actually. I know this is kind of a hot take.
Oh my goodness. You make up your mind. You keep oh, it's fine. Continue.
Um, can what? Oh, make up
What?
my mind?
Continue. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna say turkey since you said ham.
Oh, yuck.
Also, last time I had lamb, I didn't remember liking it very much. But it's been a long time, so I don't remember.
There's something wrong with you.
You only like
Just
white cheese, so I don't.
because that's Oh my goodness, that is true. But still.
So, yeah. Okay. From Colo,
From Colo, yes. Would you like to read it?
on a scale from 1 to 10, how overrated do you think Thanksgiving is? 1 being highly underrated, 5 being perfectly rated, 10 being completely overrated, and why? So, we'll start with that. I have opinions, so
Yes.
I don't know if this is the norm for the opinion, but I'm gonna say 3.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait,
say.
maybe
Um,
I think 3.5. Oh
yeah,
no.
3.5 is good for me.
Okay. Your
Because.
screen blacked and then it's good again. I don't know what
Oh,
happened, but
always me messing with stuff. But yeah, 3.5. I'd say that because it's kind of underrated, but it's also almost perfectly rated. But.
so
And.
and well, here's why. I think Thanksgiving at this point Thanksgiving needs to happen like in September
Mhm.
because so here's why Thanksgiving is overshadowed by possibly everything it could be, and it can't start early because October is spooky season and we have Halloween, and I feel like that's great. But then thanks even in October nowadays,
Yeah.
here's why. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with our society. Yes, I've gone that big. October
Mm-hmm.
would be great, except now they start selling Christmas decorations in October. Probably even September now. I don't even know. And then
Oh.
but October's fine, and then we make it to November. And the whole theme of Thanksgiving is supposed to be like thankful and be with friends and family.
Right.
But what do? Christmas shopping holiday season and Black Friday the whole month
Right.
now. And
Right.
then and then it's like all of that chaos, and then maybe one day we celebrate Thanksgiving and then it's back to that, but Thanksgiving doesn't get a whole month to itself. If
Right.
Halloween gets a whole month to itself, then Thanksgiving should get a whole month to itself, which is why I petition that Thanksgiving should be in September now.
Uh, yes. So, next, also from Colo, to add on to the main theme of this question, what is the most overrated Thanksgiving dish in general? Stuffing. Stuffing is overrated. It is not that good. At least whenever I have it, isn't that good. So.
Um, I think stuffing is pretty great. Um,
Oh.
what's over? Wait a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe sweet potato casserole, but like
That's
I like
also
it.
overrated. I don't like it
But
either.
I don't know because I feel like people are often hating on it more than they're loving it.
Because it's
I
disgusting.
don't. In It's not.
I just don't like sweet potatoes, okay?
I I'm for myself. I feel like maybe I overhype green bean casserole. Like I
Oh,
don't know
green
if
bean
green bean
casserole is
casserole is
delicious.
as. I mean, I love green bean casserole. So I mean, if everyone else thinks it's amazing and I do, then I guess it's not overrated.
Yeah.
Um, maybe. maybe rolls are overrated.
Oh no,
Because
rolls are not overrated. I disagree with you very strongly on that.
I mean, I love rolls, but just, it's just bread. So,
It's delicious bread.
I don't know. I don't
It is
have
the
an
greatest
answer.
bread of all time. But anyways, next up is the gamer girl topic. So,
Okay.
exciting time. For today's gamer girl topic, we are figuring out what what every character's favorite Thanksgiving dishes. So, fun times. So,
Okay.
first up, we have the legend himself, Mario. So, here are the
Wait,
selections we have now.
are we doing the entire Smash roster?
We are doing the entire Smash roster. You're
Okay.
doing the entire Smash roster.
Okay.
So, first up, we have Mario.
Okay.
So, Mario. What is Mario's favorite dish? It's not side dish, out of stuffing / dressing, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes with gravy, rolls, bacon and Brussels sprouts, green bean casserole, baked mac and cheese, and sweet potato casserole with marshmallow. What is Mario's favorite? Also, you guys can talk to us over on Discord and help sway the voting. What is
I,
Mario's? But what do you
I
think,
really
Maddie?
think I think mac and cheese.
Think mac and cheese? He likes the baked
Because
mac and
he's like a
cheese?
big pasta guy.
Yeah,
Um,
think so
here, you
too.
can keep going, but can you give me one quick second? Just keep going.
Sure. So, he's a pasta guy. He likes his mac and cheese. I can see that. I can totally see that. He's a mac and cheese guy. Any other ideas on where what Mario's favorite dish is? I'm not getting any fried Goomba. That and the mac and cheese. Okay.
Okay.
So, next up, I'm totally blanking on what the Smash roster is because these are in ABC order for the most part.
Oh, just go in the order the tier list. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Wait, I have it. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's next. So, Donkey Kong. What is Donkey Kong's favorite out of all of this? Is it stuffing / dressing, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes with gravy, rolls?
You don't have to go through the whole thing every time.
Just the first couple times. So what do we
Uh,
say? I mean, I think he likes his green beans or his sweet potatoes because I don't know, one
because
of the
of his
more vegetable
species.
ones.
But then again, he's kind of like big and strong. So I feel like I feel like he would be like all about the stuffing.
All about the stuffing. I could see that.
Yes.
The stuffing. Okay. I can see that. He likes to stuff himself full of it. So third up, or next up we have adult Link. So I think Link likes to just eat all the rolls. Or the mashed potatoes. He likes to shove himself with the mashed potatoes. What do you
Yeah,
think, Maddie?
I could see either way.
I mean, we could also put one of his younger forms in a different one too. So
Okay. Okay, you know what? I think the younger form would be would like the mashed potatoes more. Like Toon
Oh,
Link,
oh, Toon Link.
maybe.
I would think they would want the rolls more, but
Okay, why?
because I feel like as a kid you don't really want the mashed potatoes and gravy because you're picky, but you want the bacon and not the bacon, the rolls more because it's bread, and who doesn't love bread?
Did you not like mashed potatoes when you were a kid?
Oh, I loved mashed potatoes when I was a kid. I also
Oh,
loved bread when I
okay.
was a kid.
Yeah. I liked all the carbs from like day one.
I mean,
You know,
so are we?
it doesn't matter to me.
Okay, we'll put them in rolls for now. Next up is
Okay.
Samus. So Samus in her
I
robot suit. What do you think? Would she would want?
I I think Samus is more sophisticated, has a more sophisticated palate, and
Yeah.
because of that, I'm feeling bacon and Brussels sprouts.
Yes. Also,
I
it goes with her
don't know.
outfit, the red and the green.
Oh, true.
So Dark Samus, do you think Dark Samus would just like the same thing because it's a copy of Samus? Or do you
What if
think Dark
Dark Samus
Samus?
has the what if Dark Samus has the opposite taste as
That would be
Samus?
interesting.
So what is the opposite?
Rolls.
Rolls?
Just
The
give him all
most
the bread.
the most bland thing?
The most bland thing. The
See,
most
maybe that's why
basic.
they're overrated. They're
Yeah.
bland, but they're not really.
But it depends on the rolls you get, though.
I love rolls, so.
I love rolls too. Next is Yoshi. So Yoshi, what do we think Yoshi's favorite is?
Oh. Mashed potatoes?
I feel well.
Or rolls again?
I mean, I feel like he's also the kind of guy who would just eat as much as he can.
Yeah,
Oh,
but we haven't
I
put
feel
anyone in mashed potatoes yet.
yeah. I feel like he would like mashed potatoes. Let's go with mashed potatoes. So,
Okay.
oh, next up is Kirby. What do we think Kirby would like the most? Add a
Kirby
row.
Kirby just likes everything. What? Are you really making a tier list that's everything?
Just everything. Just
Okay.
maybe we should put Yoshi in everything as well.
But Yoshi can't just inhale everything. But okay, Yoshi needs food that he can grab with his tongue, which is why I'm actually changing my mind to rolls for Yoshi.
Yeah, because he can actually grab it with his tongue. Well, and also in our beautiful graphic you showed, it's Yoshi eating rolls, so.
Oh yeah, I did. I don't remember anything I did with that. That was like a week ago. I don't have that long of memory.
So, we have Kirby and the added tier of just everything. But seriously, what do you
Amazing.
think he would like the most? I mean, I feel like he would kind of want the
Are you
cranberry
talking?
sauce because he's pink. Because he's pink. He likes cranberry sauce.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean, we can't.
I'm
I feel
still
like
not sure if
everything's kind.
Kirby tastes anything.
Yeah. So next is Fox. He's a fox, so I think he would want the bacon and the Brussels sprouts because it has meat.
Yeah, but he wouldn't like the Brussels sprouts, so
But what it? But he's a fox, so foxes like
bet
vegetables,
I think
right?
foxes I bet they like mashed potatoes more.
Hmm. Oh, and with the turkey gravy, probably with a nice meaty gravy.
Yeah.
Okay, Pikachu. The first of the Pokemon. What do we think Pikachu likes?
Rolls
Pikachu.
again.
Rolls again? Just rolls?
Or, or, or mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Well, he's yellow, so.
Yeah, that's how that
Yeah.
works.
You are what you eat, after all, right?
Sure.
So next is Luigi, who I think likes either green bean casserole or bacon and Brussels sprouts because both are green. But
I think
I mean,
green
we have no
beans.
one. I think green bean casserole. He likes his green beans because he looks like a green bean. Next is Ness, who is a child. So I think Ness probably is going to be under rolls again. Either rolls or mac and cheese because he's a kid. And I feel like as a kid, you either want just the rolls. I mean, mashed potatoes too, I guess. But I don't know. What do you think our child Ness
I
likes? Child.
I'm thinking mashed potatoes.
Okay. Yeah. Next is Captain Falcon. So what does Captain Falcon like?
Hmm.
Bacon and Brussels sprouts again?
I guess.
Because he's sophisticated?
I I wish we had like in-game reasons to know,
Yeah.
but I have no idea for most of
Yeah.
these characters. Except except none of the Pokemon can do bacon and Brussels sprouts because where does bacon come from? Lechonk?
Lechonk. Lechonk bacon.
Are you trying to spoil me of the game?
Oh, wait, can you
Oh my
see?
gosh. Yes,
Or
I can see
oink
that. My eyes, it's too late. Beth just Googled Lechonk evolution and scarred my eyes. Actually, I do not like that evolution at all, by the way. What was that? Like a
You
huge,
didn't.
like, pig? I mean,
It's
it is
it's
pig.
a new Tepic evolution. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
I don't either.
Anyway, Jigglypuff. What does Jigglypuff? Another cranberry sauce lover because she's pink. I don't know.
Uh, maybe. Maybe. But, nope. I think which food puts you to sleep the most? Because that's
Mashed
what Jigglypuff.
potatoes. Actually, no, rolls. Because I like rolls before bed.
Yeah, probably rolls. Because Jigglypuff is all about sleep. So,
Yeah.
putting people to sleep, so.
So next is Peach. I think Peach might be bacon and Brussels sprouts again because she's sophisticated and she has great taste. Or maybe cranberry sauce because then it doesn't get on her dress. I don't know.
And
What do you think?
I think cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce? So Daisy likes bacon and Brussels sprouts. We're not going to question why.
Because it's your favorite and
It's your
Daisy is your favorite?
Yes, that is why. Do you have any reason to disagree with me?
No, except Daisy acts like an annoying little kid, so I feel like she should eat like one too.
I mean, I ate bacon and Brussels sprouts as a little kid, so just
Well, you're more
saying.
sophisticated than Daisy. Granted, she is a princess, actually. Well, whatever. We're
Technically, she's an
thinking really
empress.
hard about this very silly topic.
And we're only. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Bowser. What do we think Bowser likes?
Beef stuffing, just like Donkey Kong.
Just like Donkey Kong? How about ice climbers? What do you think they like?
So they live in the cold, so they especially need to eat something that will keep them warm.
Like mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, mashed potatoes. So next is Chic. I feel like Chic is a little bit of sophisticated. So, what do you think Chic likes?
Um,
Something you can
um,
take on the go. I feel like rolls though, because you can take rolls on the go.
yeah.
And Chic's always on the
The
move.
answer to this episode, rolls is everyone's favorite.
So next is
I agree.
Zelda, which we could put Zelda as having a separate one, or we could do Zelda and Chic together, since it's technically the
No,
same
they're
character.
separate because they're
Okay.
living separate lives.
True.
Okay, Zelda, um, sure. Bacon and Brussels sprouts, I
Bacon and
guess.
Brussels.
But what about green beans?
I feel like green beans, honestly, was going to be my next thing, because I feel like she's kind of the type of gal who likes her green bean casserole.
Because, if Daisy is you, then Zelda is me.
Oh.
Oh.
Dr. Mario. Where does Dr. Mario go?
Okay.
Hello?
Huh. What do doctors eat? Is the question.
Bacon
Well,
and Brussels sprouts.
yeah, probably. Yeah, because they're the ones telling us to be healthy. So, that seems right.
Pichu. It's a kid.
Uh, or rolls. There's always
Rolls
rolls.
again.
Rolls is always an option.
Falco.
No. How about uh the early bird gets the worm, so what's the closest thing to a worm?
Bacon.
No, because they can't eat bacon. He can't eat
They can.
bacon.
Yes, you.
I don't.
Birds can eat bacon.
Have you ever seen a bird eating bacon?
Yes. Oh. Cranberry sauce. That's true too, because
What?
birds like berries.
I can get behind that.
Marth. Tea. We
Um,
should add tea for all the Fire Emblem characters.
we should add tea for. that's pretty good. Um, now what is the best food for sword training?
Bacon and Brussels sprouts.
No. How
Green
about
beans.
okay,
It's a
I have not
Thanksgiving
um
tradition.
for I have not either actually. I know it's a common thing to eat bacon and Brussels sprouts.
It's a
Uh
Thanksgiving tradition in my house, so
yeah.
we never have baked
Um
mac and cheese at my house, so that's why. And we usually don't do stuffing or dressing.
yeah.
So, Marth,
How about mashed potatoes?
mashed potatoes, all the carbs.
Yes.
So next is Lucina, also mashed potatoes. You think? Just
Mm, green beans.
Green means
My aura is. I don't know. I don't have a clue.
young Link.
Hey, we discussed this earlier.
Oh yeah,
I
young
think we were
Link.
saying,
Mashed potatoes.
yeah,
Okay. Ganondorf. Bacon and Brussels sprouts because it matches his outfit.
that's not how that. There's no way. I think stuffing.
Stuffing.
Next to
All of
Bowser.
the villains like
You're
Mewtwo.
about to say
Also
villains, but Donkey Kong can't.
isn't a villain.
He,
Mario's a villain.
wait, who's next?
Mewtwo. If I can find Mewtwo.
Okay.
Also stuffing because he's a villain.
Well, what food is the best for psychic powers?
Bacon.
Bacon
the
and
answer.
Brussels sprouts.
The answer is always bacon and Brussels. How
What's
about
the
mac
easy?
and
No,
cheese?
what's the easiest food to move with psychic powers?
Mac and cheese.
Rolls. Rolls are the easiest to move with psychic powers.
Are rolls just always the answer now?
There's not enough places on the tier list for how many things are going to be rolls.
Next is Roy. You know, Roy starts with R-O. You know what else starts with R-O? Rolls. Roy likes
That's not even
rolls.
funny. What? What other characters are left that start with RO?
Rosalina. Oh, you don't have
Rosalina
like.
for rolls.
Oh man. Next is Chrome. What does Chrome like? Does he? He likes green bean casserole just like his daughter, right? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why
Yeah.
she likes it. Mr. Game and Watch. Roll.
Okay, so let's
Bean.
figure out, how does Mr. Game and Watch eat? Because he's two-dimensional, so like how does that work?
So here's the thing. He cooks a lot of sausages in one of the Game and Watch games. So
Ugh.
bacon and Brussels sprouts could be a good argument. Because sausage is usually made with pork.
Okay,
And
fair.
bacon is made with pork. Well, no, he's cooking bacon. He's cooking bacon.
Okay.
So, Mr. Game and Watch likes bacon and Brussels sprouts. Next is Meta
Sure.
Knight.
Well, he's a villain, right? So like
Yeah,
stuffing.
stuffing.
I don't know what stuff
He's not a villain. He's
is.
a half villain. He's
Meta Meta
anti-hero.
Knight has been a boss in lots of Kirby games, right?
After Kirby beats him up.
So I don't know.
Rolls.
Actually, you know what? He's sophisticated,
He's
and
sophisticated.
but not in a bacon and Brussels sprouts kind of way. Sophisticated, okay? He's
He's
a
in a mac and
cranberry sauce kind
cheese.
of. This is no one's sophisticated is saying mac and cheese. Okay,
Okay.
cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
Also, I wanna is so I wanna like clarify to the listeners, I guess, that Presto is like a co-host in spirit with us right now, even though his audio can't be heard. No, because you're not on Zencaster.
Who knows? Maybe if the audio doesn't end up working, you can guess. Who knows?
Yeah.
So next
I just wanted to,
yeah, point that out.
Yeah, what's next?
Presto.
Yeah.
Chat, but not chat. Pit.
Who's next?
What does Pit like?
Dark? Oh, that's regular Pit.
Normal Pit.
Mashed potatoes.
Mm.
Or mac and cheese.
I'm thinking mac and cheese because I feel like more kids will say mac and cheese. Granted, it's baked mac and cheese, which is a little different.
It's better. It's better different.
Okay.
Oh, you know what we have every year? Is 7 cheese. Baked mac and cheese.
That's too many cheeses. Unless they're all white.
But you want to know something else? I remember when I was a kid, when I was a kid, when I first found out that the baked mac and cheese was made with eggs in it, like, I just got, like, extremely grossed out. Even though I like eggs, but the idea of eggs and mac and cheese just sounds gross to me. You didn't know eggs and mac and cheese was a thing? I mean, in baked mac and cheese? In the recipe that we use, it is. But moving on, I guess, because we're probably not even halfway through all the characters.
Dark Pit. I think he also likes mac and cheese. Because it's a mirror of him. Like a perfect mirror of Pit.
What would the opposite of mac and cheese be?
Bacon and Brussels sprouts.
How about stuffing? Because that's like,
that's the
you know, also one. Villain. That it occurred to me, doesn't Solo say? Didn't he say his favorite was stuffing? So Solo something is a villain confirmed.
Yes, Presto the Magnificent said that as well. So, okay. Lore.
So they are both villains.
Yes, we answering
all the questions. We're uncovering everything this episode. Like nobody knows. Like,
yeah,
this is crazy.
Next up, we have Zero Suit Samus, which I think is also bacon and Brussels sprouts because it's just Samus without a suit on.
Yeah, but okay, listen.
Mm-hmm.
When Samus is not in her suit, she wants to be a different identity, right? So she can't be having the same favorite Thanksgiving sides or people are gonna catch on. So
wait, I figured it out. No, Zero Suit Samus likes bacon and Brussels sprouts, but normal Samus likes rolls because she rolls around.
That's the most ridiculous.
So we're just gonna switch that?
Wait, with that logic, where's Jigglypuff? Oh, Jigglypuff's already there. Good.
Jigglypuff's already in
Kirby rolls around in Kirby's Dream Buffet. So,
but No one cares, but that's
Kirby.
different. But there's cranberries in Dream Buffet.
Are there we just got fact checked. There's no cranberry sauce in Dream Buffet. How about rolls? Are there rolls?
Kirby
Yeah,
does
but
roll.
Kirby rolls. Kirby rolls like a roll.
So Kirby likes rolls. So, getting back on track. Oh. Zero Suit.
If we had to take a quote out of the episode, I would do wait, who was the first one that Zero Suit Samus's favorite is rolls because she rolls.
No, it's actual Samus.
Samus? Oh, not Zero Suit.
Yeah.
I'm obviously very tired.
I am too.
So Presto is saying that Roy should like rolls because it starts with RO. And that is the most solid logic I've heard all day. That Beth started, and yeah.
So Wario. What does Wario like? As Presto just pointed out to us, Wario has an R and an O in the name, so he likes rolls.
How about okay?
And you can eat a lot of rolls.
My OCD does not like how many more rolls characters there are than not. So how about every character that doesn't have RO go somewhere else? But that would take forever.
Yeah.
So, okay, I give up.
Next up is Snake. What does Snake like? I feel like he kind of likes bacon and Brussels sprouts because he's sophisticated.
No, I think Snake looks all tough and stuff, but actually he on the side he acts like and has the palate of a child, and therefore neither
Rolls.
mashed potatoes. No, not rolls again. Therefore, so we had a comment that apparently me saying Snake has the palate of a child means that he likes children. This is so great. Okay.
This is
Mashed
going.
potatoes, children, basically the same, right?
Pretty much, yep. Next is Ike. So I think he likes his cranberry sauce because Mike and Ike's
are nothing like cranberry sauce.
they're everything like cranberry sauce.
I can't anymore. At least it's not.
I think I already am killing her. I'm honestly concerned for myself as well.
I'm concerned for everything.
It's late, guys. Just make sure you're listening to this episode while you're doing crazy stuff late at night.
It's only 6 p.m. here. It's not even late. It's I feel like it should be 1 in the morning. And I'm drinking water.
Oh,
okay.
lovely.
Well, speaking
Preston
of
just
water,
told us that he's recording this episode in 2 hours.
Yeah. Drink your water, kid.
I just drank some water and it's not helping. Help. Send help.
What? Water isn't
Okay.
healthy now?
Moving on. Pokemon trainer.
Okay.
He's a kid.
So,
He's a 10-year-old. Mashed potatoes. Yeah. And then the Pokemon.
yes, good point. The Charizard, Venusaur, and Squirtle are gonna be separate.
So for Squirtle, what does Squirtle like?
Ivysaur.
What does Squirtle like,
No,
though?
Squirtle does not like bacon and Brussels sprouts. No, Squirtle is not eating bacon ever. Squirtle is not.
Squirrel. Also, Squirtle rolls around, so.
No, Squirrel.
I think we've officially
This
lost it this
is
episode.
some really sophisticated humor. Squirrel. My
Purple
name
Rolu.
is not Purple Rolu.
Wait,
It's Purple Re-Rolu.
Re-Rolu. So next is Ivysaur. Ivysaur also rolls around.
No, it doesn't. Vine Whip, it's look like green beans. So there you go.
It's a cannibal. Charizard likes bacon and Brussels sprouts because it's a dragon and it likes the meat. Or we can cranberry sauce.
Fine.
Okay.
What's the
Charizard's
next
cranberry
one?
sauce. Diddy
Okay.
Kong, which is another child. So when in doubt, put in mashed potatoes. Or do you think
No,
you'd like
mac and
mac and cheese
cheese.
better?
Mac and cheese.
Okay, Diddy Kong, mac and cheese. Oh man. Lucas. Lucas is also is another child, so mac and cheese or mashed potatoes.
I'm gonna say mac and cheese because his hair is yellow.
That's a good reason. So Sonic. He rolls around. Sonic's favorite side dish is rolls. Oh yes, Green Bean Hill Zone. Presto just brought up an excellent point. It's got to be green bean casserole because of Green Bean Hill Zone, which is an episode of Off the Wall podcast, one of their more recent episodes that you should totally go check out. So next is King DDDD. Stuffing, because he's a big guy and he's a villain. So, King DDD, stuffing. Olimar. Olimar.
You need something that gives you some good arm strength for chucking Pikmin.
Yeah.
Olimar does
Green
not
bean
eat
casserole
Pikmin.
with Pikmin. Green bean casserole with Pikmin. Pikmin green beans.
Because you know, he practices pulling Pikmin out of the ground by pulling green beans out of the ground.
Yes. Olimar, green beans. So Lucario sounds like Lucari roll, and also Purple Rolu. Purple Rolu is the pre-evolution of Lucario. So Lucario's favorite is rolls.
Amazing.
Because of Lucari roll and Purple Rolu. Next is Rob, who's a literal robot, but Rob starts with R-O, so it's obviously rolls.
Okay.
Next is Toon Link. What did Toon Link? I feel like he likes mac and cheese.
Okay.
I can't think of anything that's soup-like, because he likes his grandmother's soup. Okay, Wolf he likes bacon because he's a wolf, but also he's a villain and he's a villain. So stuffing, right? Wolf likes stuffing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
next
know at this point.
villager, bacon and Brussels sprouts. Don't ask where the bacon came
No,
from, guys.
don't even go there. Don't even with the bacon. No. No,
Yes.
no, no.
Still agrees with me, Maddie.
No.
Villager
Well,
likes bacon.
I'm on the show, not Presto. Okay? So, okay, I am not getting bacon. I'm the co-host, no bacon, with the pig villagers. If Pokemon can't eat bacon, neither is villager.
I never said
Villager,
Pokemon couldn't eat bacon. That was you.
yeah, I know. Pokemon can't eat bacon. Unless bacon's made out of slowpoke tails. Villager,
Likes bacon.
catches fish and bugs, which means,
But there's frog villagers.
also, what did I say?
But you said he
Villager.
catches fish.
No, the villager catches fish
And
and
frogs.
bugs and
And frogs.
frogs, which is also disturbing. There's
Yeah, you can
also a
also
hamster
get hamster
cage.
cages. And bird
That's
cages.
besides.
So the
However,
could care less.
villager also farms now, and when you farm, what
Get
do
potato.
you grow when you farm? You grow wheat. What does wheat make rolls?
No potatoes. He grows potatoes.
Oh. Okay,
He
yeah, so then
grows
mashed
Brussels
potatoes.
sprouts.
Fine. But
So, in
also
my opinion, it should be
rolls.
bacon and Brussels sprouts, but we're doing mashed potatoes, I guess, because Maddie thinks it's too
Because me.
mean. Mega Man. Mega Man rolls around, so he likes rolls. We
Fair
Fit
enough.
Trainer. We Fit Trainer. What's healthy? Bacon and Brussels sprouts. So We Fit Trainer likes their bacon and Brussels sprouts.
I think We Fit Trainer is the villain to humanity because they make us exercise. So
But I like exercising. Yeah, We Fit Trainer's a hero.
you
See, Preston gets it. We Fit Trainer's a hero because she makes us exercise.
okay, fine.
And then Rosalina, roll, which we discussed earlier, RO and an L, so rolls. And then Luma also has another L in it, so. And next is Little Mac, which I feel like he's a boxer, so he wants to get the healthier food. So, bacon and Brussels sprouts.
Uh I feel like he needs something more sustainable.
Mashed
So
potatoes. Cranberry sauce.
or mac and cheese. Definitely not cranberry sauce.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Okay, mac and
Yes.
cheese. Greninja is a ninja, so I feel like Greninja is like Snake.
Rolls.
He wants his mashed potatoes.
Oh. Okay. I think you
Snake?
say rolls.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Pollen. Oh, little mac and cheese.
Oh,
That
that would have
that's
been so perfect. Little
little
mac
mac
and
and
cheese.
cheese.
See, can we have
Valentina
Valentina? Is green,
is green.
therefore green beans.
Green beans. Pac-Man is yellow. Therefore, mac and cheese. Robin.
Robin is tan, therefore rolls.
Oh man, this is okay. Next is
That
Schulk.
means
Wait, no, Robin. It's R-O. It's R-O. Robin is
oh,
R-O.
perfect.
So it has to be
Because
rolls.
every person should be rolls then.
Shulk. Xenoblade Chronicles. There's a lot of meat, so bacon and Brussels sprouts.
That doesn't make that makes no sense.
Oh, that's a good point,
Yes,
Preston.
Shulk
Shulk,
S
Hulk,
Hulk, Shulk S Hulk, green
green
beans.
beans. Bowser Jr., another child. So, do we think he's a mac and cheese kid or a mashed potatoes kid? So, yeah, what do all
Oh
the
yeah.
Koopalings?
Um, I feel like either are a
Like,
safe bet.
yeah, I mean, both Bowser can make in large amounts for the Koopalings and Bowser Jr. That's a good
Mashed
reason. Mashed
potatoes.
potatoes because they like mashing their enemies. That's a good reason.
Yeah.
Duck hunt. Bacon and breast. So, what else do you hunt besides ducks? Pigs. And do you know what pigs make? Bacon. So, bacon and Brussels sprouts. And you know what looks like tall grass? Brussels sprout stalks.
Okay.
So, next is Ryu, who's a fighter. What is Ryu like? Bacon and Brussels sprouts. Yes.
Why?
Because he's a fighter, so. Or
No, we said.
Oh yeah, healthy.
But he needs. Okay, I don't know.
Ken, same reason he is a boxer, so he needs his healthy food. So
Can't
bacon and
they
Brussels sprouts.
splurge even on Thanksgiving?
No. But yes, bacon and Brussels sprouts is splurging. It is delicious.
Okay.
Okay. Cloud. You know what tastes like clouds? Rolls. So cloud is rolls because clouds sometimes if you get a good roll, it'll taste like a cloud. So it works.
How do you know what
Okay.
a cloud tastes like?
I flew up in an airplane and I opened the window and also fog. That is true. Clouds do taste like water. And what's made with water? Cranberry sauce.
This is. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You
I
know,
don't
let's
have the
just
energy left for this.
okay, cloud
I
is
I
rolls.
just. It's
Corn,
rolls.
dragon lady. Dragon lady. What does Miss
Dragon lady.
Corn, what did or dragon myth corn or oh yeah.
What are
Or drunken
so
person. It
Corin
starts with a
has
C.
it,
So
but
it's
it has rolls.
oh man. So corn is rolls. Okay. Bayonetta, cranberry sauce. Just because. Or no, it starts with
Just
BA. You know what
because.
else starts with BA? Bacon. Well, I guess rolls do not start with BA. I mean, technically, baked mac and cheese also starts with BA, so.
I don't see
Okay.
Bayonetta eating baked mac and
I
cheese.
don't think. Yeah, I don't see.
She's like,
Next.
I'm too good for that.
Okay, next is inkling. What do our inklings like?
Um,
I think they like bacon and
so
I think it might be green bean casserole or bacon and Brussels sprouts because you see them eating green stuff a lot.
I think
I
green
don't know.
beans. Green
Green
beans.
beans. Green bean casserole is still around thousands of years later, guys.
Not
So
surprising.
Ridley, do we
A
think
dragon.
Ridley joins the villain group of liking
Stuffing.
stuffing or cranberry sauce like Charizard? Ridley rolls.
So no, we need more stuffing.
We need, yeah, villains and stuffing. He is a villain.
Yeah,
Ridley
and
is
he's
a
a
villain.
villain. So
Okay, Simon. Simon sounds a lot like salmon, and salmon tastes a lot like bacon.
no,
So Simon likes.
no. How come our reasoning for each one just gets so much worse every time?
That is true.
So
Castlevania does have a V in it, and stuffing is for villains, and villains start with V. And they hunt vampires, which also start with a V.
okay,
So Simon
I
and
like
Richter
this.
both like stuffing.
Okay,
Okay. Next up is King K. Rool. Easy, he's a stuffing guy. Again, villain.
you
Isabel.
see
Isabel is a villain, so stuffing.
what? No. I think Isabel's a cranberry sauce because we
Hmm.
need more of those.
That's great reasoning.
We need,
Incineroar.
yeah.
Incineroar is red, so he likes cranberry sauce.
Okay.
So now we have
But
the Mii
he's a
Fighters.
wrestler. But he's a fighter.
Oh, that is true.
And he's dark type. Dark type, therefore villain.
Yeah, dark type therefore.
So he's
Oh, I
also
love
a villain
Litten.
because he becomes bipedal, and bipedal starters are the enemy.
No. No.
Yeah.
Yes,
Listen,
Sprigatito,
I'm
even though I
not.
haven't seen his final evolution.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil. Well,
I
I
know its
don't.
second evolution. I mean, its first
Yeah.
evolution. And we're trying to avoid spoilers right now.
There's a reason that I think I will choose Boy Coco. I'll just put it that way.
White Coco looks terrible.
It's for a good cause.
Okay, next. The Mii Fighters. Mii Brawler is a fighter. So, bacon and Brussels sprouts. Mii Gunner
Wait,
looks
wait,
like
wait, wait.
me. So, bacon and Brussels sprouts.
Wait,
And,
who?
oh yeah, okay. Sure, true. So me Gunner / Sans. What does Sans like? He likes spaghetti. He likes his brother's spaghetti. So baked mac and cheese. Because of
Okay.
noodles.
I think we're at the point where we have way too many and bacon and Brussels sprouts.
You can never have too many in bacon and Brussels sprouts.
Considering I don't even have that for Thanksgiving, it's too much. So
We can
but it's
refrain
your
from adding.
favorite, so I guess it evens out. I don't know.
So, me sword fighter.
Uh,
Mashed potato. What do you cut with a knife?
okay.
Rolls.
What's that have? What does cutting with a knife have to do with anything?
Because he's a sword fighter? Yeah, just cut up the rolls with your sword.
Okay. But then you should say that for Link. Oh, Link isn't oral. Okay.
Link is a roll.
Yeah, okay.
Because he
Okay.
can roll. And he can ragdoll,
Um,
which sounds a lot like roll. So now again to DLC fighters. Piranha Plant.
um,
I mean,
green
this
for
is when
green
I wish
bean.
we had Tyler the
But I feel like
LOL boy
Piranha
to speak
Plant
Piranha
is like,
Plant.
well, I feel like he's a ravenous eater.
Yeah, some mashed
And
potatoes. Or maybe cranberry sauce because he's red. But he's also
but
red
then
and
you would
green, so you can argue bacon and Brussels sprouts.
I'm thinking he's a villain.
That is true. That is also true. He's not he's a henchman, not a villain. True villain. But
What
have you
do we
seen PD
imagine
Piranha?
Piranha Plant eating at the table?
Mainly the meat. And Mario. Um,
A not
Mashed potatoes.
okay.
I imagine him just eating
Does
all
he
the mashed
just does he
potatoes.
just put his mouth does he just put his mouth down in the plate with the mashed potatoes and just go rah?
Yep,
Because he doesn't have
that's how it
hands.
works. Okay. Joker is sophisticated, so bacon and Brussels sprouts.
Man,
Right?
why do you have to be? This is sad. Why do you have to be sophisticated for bacon and Brussels sprouts to be your favorite? That means that I will never get to be sophisticated.
You don't have to be sophisticated to like bacon or Brussels sprouts. I mean, you don't have to like bacon or Brussels sprouts to be sophisticated.
According to this, it's kind of a circular argument.
It is kind of a thing. Joker likes cranberry sauce because it looks like blood.
No, no, no.
What?
Where does that come from?
He's an assassin, isn't he?
Is Joker an assassin? Oh well. Okay. Well, he likes the blood of his enemies and the blood of Cranberry.
Oh,
Well,
this is
this
too
is great.
fun.
This is great because this means this means you you don't have to be attractive to be in the to be in bacon and Brussels sprout. I know it's not the same thing as
I have meant
sophisticated.
not very
I was making a
sophisticated
separate point.
attract. So next is hero. Here
Okay.
he rolls. He rolls. Okay.
This is
He
this is ridiculous.
So Banjo and Kazooie. Kazooie? Well, how about Banjo and Kazooie? We can do them separately or we can do them together. They roll. Banjo and Kazooie roll. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Why do we have
Next
3
is
lines for rolls? And yet mashed potatoes are not even close to filling 2. Baked mac and cheese not even close to filling 1.
baked mac and cheese. We can fill with 1 by the end. Oh, that's true. They Banjo and Kazooie both start. I mean, bacon and
No.
Granted, I don't think they'll be eating bacon and Brussels sprouts because they're animals. But...
I could see them eating mac and cheese.
So next is Ken, who's also a fighter. So wait,
Stuffing.
not Ken. Yes, I forget the other one. Terry. Yes, thank you, Presto.
Whoever
Terry.
needed him.
Terry likes bacon and Brussels sprouts because he's a fighter.
Is bacon and Brussels sprouts the answer to getting ripped?
Yes. I mean, it's worked for me, so.
Yes.
Okay, Byleth.
What?
What does Byleth like?
Oh. I think some green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole. Okay. Min Min. I think Min Min is mac and cheese because she likes ramen. And also, noodles. She likes her noodles, and also she kind of looks like mac and cheese.
Okay.
So next we have Steve. So I think it's going to be mashed potatoes because one of the big things that you eat in Minecraft is potatoes. So that is my argument why Steve and all the other Minecraft characters are mashed potatoes with gravy.
Sounds good.
Sephiroth.
Villain.
Yeah,
Equals
he's a villain.
stuffing.
He is ripped though.
Well,
So
no.
I mean, King K.
In general, we need to have more stuffing lovers than bacon and Brussels sprouts.
What?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Because stuffing's
I might
great.
try stuffing this year. I might try it this year.
You've never had stuffing?
I might try it again. I haven't had it in a while, and I didn't like it. Well, I didn't care for it too much. I'm gonna try it again and see if my taste buds have changed. Because they do change every 7 years. So, little fun fact of the day for you, folks. So next is Pyramithra. So Mithra together and separately. What do Pyra and Mithra together like?
What? So.
Oh yeah, being attractive to get bacon and Brussels sprouts.
No, Joker broke that chain.
That is true.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Joker is an anime guy, so. Pyra and Mithra together are anime girls. Yeah.
Joker's
but
an
they
anime
also look
guy.
like bacon and Brussels sprouts because they have red and green outfits.
Because Pyra and Mithra, Russell, and bacon and Brussels sprouts.
Okay. So now, Mithra by herself. What is Mithra's favorite? What is Pyra's favorite? Cranberry sauce, because she's red.
Cranberry. Yeah. Yeah.
And Mithra, what is hers? She wears white outfits, so I think mashed potatoes.
I just can't see her eating mashed potatoes. Can you honestly
That's
see
true.
her?
Rolls.
No.
She does
Green bean
roll.
casserole. Green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole.
Yes.
So next up is Kazuya, who he's ripped. Kazuya. Okay, I guess Kazuya. So I think he likes bacon and Brussels sprouts because he's ripped. And as we have found, if you are ripped, Kazuya. Well, I don't know. I don't play this game that he's from, so.
Fine.
Bacon and Brussels sprouts because he's ripped.
Okay.
Sora is a little kid, so baked mac and cheese.
How old is Sora?
I have no clue. Let's see.
How old is
14. He's 14. And he's 15 in the second Kingdom Hearts.
Well, 14-year-olds are still very much little kids. So, point still stands, little kid. So, mac and cheese.
Okay. So I'm going to post this tier list on the Discord. And I'll probably do
Amazing.
a YouTube post as well, because I can do that now. So,
okay.
You guys can see. And I'll also probably put it in the video at the very end, but. So yes,
great.
we figured it out. We discovered the truth of what is every Smash character's favorite. They all like rolls. That is true.
I mean, it could be worse. I mean, in the Nintendo Pals, what Andros did a similar thing with the what was it? The costumes or whatever that he wanted them to add. The podcast just turned into, well, shirtless is always an option. So we're just like, well, RO for rolls is always an option.
Yep. If they roll, they eat rolls. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So.
It was fun.
That was fun, yes. Except when it kept crashing, but. If you don't mind that
fun.
part.
Yeah.
So, that has been the Gamer Girl podcast. Chaos today, I know, because we were trying to stream and do Zencast all at the same time. Thank you for enduring said chaos. We hope you had a good time with us today. And yes, and thank you to Presto and Mark the Merchant on Twitch for enduring the pain that we had to endure. Don't forget to leave us a subscribe on YouTube at the Gamer Girl Podcast, as well as this. And thank you all and also leave us a subscribe on our new channel, the Gamer Girls Maddie and Maddie, where we're posting special fun stuff. And also leave us a follow on Twitch, which we can hopefully figure that out in the future. Go join our Discord so you can see join in on the craziness there too. This has been, again, the Gamer Girl Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in today. Bye!
Bye!